There have been rumors that Conor McGregor is fighting Logan Paul in an upcoming boxing match in India, and I'm here to tell you that fight is not happening. I hate to disappoint you, or not really disappoint, because nobody is looking forward to this fight, but there is not a chance in the world that this fight happens, and let me tell you why. So Conor put out a tweet that says he is not going to fight Topuria, he is going to box Logan Paul in India, and first of all, if Conor were to fight Topuria, he would get fucking killed, dude. This would be a fucking mauling, dude. But it would be insane if Conor, coming off of a loss, not having fought in so long, just gets an immediate title shot against Topuria after obviously being on steroids. The dude's like 185, jacked out of his mind right now. If that were to happen, that would just show the fucking entertainment privilege, the McGregor privilege of the UFC. And it's something I talked about in my last video. It's one of the reasons why Magomed Ankalaev hasn't got his title shot yet, because nobody really cares about him, dude. He's not that important of a champion. And let's be real, this fight is not happening, because Dana White has a contract with Conor McGregor, and the only possible way he can go fight in boxing is if Dana agrees to break that contract for him. And why would Dana do that? Why? He did that once a while ago, back when Conor was at his peak for the Mayweather fight, right? But now, McGregor, I mean, the hype is slowly dying down, right? He's still a big name. He's still going to get a lot of those fans to come back. But at the end of the day, the people who watch UFC every day, nobody really cares about McGregor anymore, right? Like, we're past him. And it would not make any sense for Dana to just let Conor go free and do whatever he wants when Conor is at the end of his career. He might not even ever fight again, and probably one more fight, probably zero, dude. But max, there's potentially one more UFC fight, and of course Dan would want to squeeze all the juice out of his cash cow that he can, right? But it does make sense why McGregor would prefer to do a boxing fight over a UFC fight, right? Because Conor's like addicted to drugs, he can't dedicate himself to doing like a hard training camp right at this point in his life. But in boxing, you don't really have to, man. This shit can be faked so easily. And it's kind of sad how the sport of boxing was, it was once the pinnacle of combat sports, and now it's turning into a joke, right? The biggest fights are fights that we don't even want to see, we don't even care about, like Tyson versus Jake Paul. Nobody wanted to see that, nobody cared about it. It was a damn 60-year-old ancient man versus some roided up dude, right? Like, nobody wants to see this stuff. I think it's a really sad path that the sport is going down, right? Because I was never a huge boxing fan, but I can understand people who were. And now the biggest fights are just fucking money cash grabs, and that's it. And it's pretty disappointing. And this is another one of those. Like, at the end of the day, nobody wants to see McGregor fight Logan Paul. Nobody cares if he does, right? But we'd all watch it. That's the thing. We all watch it, just tune in just because we have to, because it's there, and we'd be like, oh man, what the fuck is gonna happen? But then we'd probably be just as disappointed as we were with the Tyson fight, right? Like after watching the Tyson fight, we were like, yeah, why did we think this was gonna be anything but this? So, but if this fight does somehow happen, poor Michael Chandler, man, he's been waiting for 2 years and get screwed over. Like, oh my god, poor Chandler, dude. Chandler should fight Conor just because at this point he deserves it, man. He has been calling him out after losing, waiting for years upon years upon years. Conor McGregor, you owe it to Chandler, dude. Just do it at this point.